Yo guys, what is going on and welcome back to the channel. In this GTA Online video I'm going to be showing you guys the new Vectre. Now this vehicle is a part of the new tuners update. You guys can pick this vehicle up for a price of 1.7 mil, or on the other hand, you guys can pick this vehicle up for a trade price of 1.3 million. Another thing to keep in mind guys if you are buying this is the fact that it is a sport car. But now that I've got the vehicle, I'm going to be customizing this in my auto shop. I will be showing you guys some of the new customization options, for example different bumpers if that makes sense, because I'm pretty sure that everyone's actually seen armor upgrades and brake upgrades by now. So to start things off with the front bumper, we actually have quite a few options here. Some of these definitely look nicer than some of the other ones. I'm going to go with the secondary track bumper. I just think this looks like a nice clean look for the car. And then for the rear bumper as well, I saw the super bumper right at the bottom and I think this really stood out to me. Moving on to the engine now, we have some different engine block upgrades here, some different intake options. After this we also have some rail covers. Now I think these look quite nice as well, and there is plenty to choose from. Moving on now, we have the strut brace. Now this is that little brace what goes across your engine. I think the feature's quite pointless, but I don't mind it there if that makes sense. But the whole engine compartment could still look just as nice without the strut brace, I think. Let me know in the comments down below if you think the same as well. Moving down to the fenders now. Now I did like the look of some of these. I think the performance fender was probably my favourite. Usually when upgrading a car I'd just pick the last option, but for this one I went with the performance fender. I didn't really like the carbon one. But now guys, we have some headlight covers. Now these can be nice on certain vehicles in this new tuners update, and in my opinion I think this vehicle can just about get away with the iridescent ones, whereas with some of the other vehicles in this update I don't think the iridescent light actually went with them. But now we have some hood accessories. Now there's quite a few things we can choose from here. For some reason I went with the last option and it looks like my vehicle's literally got a mustache now. So to make the vehicle look nice again, I went down to the hood option and then I went with the carbon skid hood. But now moving on to some interior options here. We've got pretty much the basic interior options from the other vehicles as well. For example, the same type of dashboard. I think the only thing what was a bit different was the interior of the doors, but I think that's about it. The seats are more or less the same, and also the steering wheels are pretty much the same as well. I wish that Rockstar with these DLC cars made each and every one of them different with the interior options, or just all the options in general. It would definitely make every single car more unique. But now moving on to some livery or livery options. Now I was quite disappointed with some of these liveries. Compared to some of the other vehicles in this update, I think their liveries were definitely a lot better than this. These liveries seem really basic, but I don't really mind that. I mean, I choose matte black on every single vehicle, so it doesn't really bother me. We've got some roof accessory options here as well. Now I think this is a pretty cool option, and you don't really see this that often on other vehicles. It sort of gives us a chance to actually add a secondary spoiler. And moving on, once again we have some splitters here. Now the splitters might actually be my favourite customization option. These things can change your car so much I think, and especially with sports cars I think it can actually make them look more like a supercar. Next we have some spoilers as well. We've got a nice few options here. I think this is like a really clean spoiler. I mean it is a sports car after all, and this spoiler is not too big. It's not going to get in the way. We've also got the option to add our sunstrip. Now I always add this to my vehicles if they have this option because I just think it looks really clean. Now moving on to the suspension, I would normally skip over this, but look what the suspension does to our wheels when we put the competition suspension on. Now I really like this. On most vehicles the competition suspension doesn't make your tyres go this inverted, but I really like this look, so I'm going to be keeping this on. And then for the wheels, I'm just going to go with some pretty basic track wheels, and that is every upgrade for this vehicle. I'm now going to leave you guys with some gameplay of me just driving this around so you can hear the vehicle and see how fast it goes. Leave a comment down below what you guys think of this vehicle. I like this vehicle, I like the look of it, especially the tyres. But then again, I would really like to see another supercar. I want to see the new fastest car in the game, but I definitely don't mind this vehicle. Anyway guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you never miss a video. Finally, stay safe and thanks for watching.